I had to take a little sip of my tea here for a minute. Sorry for the loud noise in the background. Somebody's actually mowing the lawn or just getting the leaves out in the streets, right? But let me just briefly talk about this in regards to my mental health, or more so here, my therapy and my psychiatry. Look, man, I said it last week that it should never have come to this if I already had a new job, okay? I made it crystal clear many times, even before the video last week, okay? But unfortunately, I've gone this far. And right now, even my own family has started to question, my engagement with mental health. More so those two that I just mentioned. Medication not working, and, me just not having to change for the better because of through therapy. Look, man, I'll admit it, and I even told the guys before I stopped talking to them for a while now. It's already been a week since I haven't talked to any of these guys after missing on the boss's birthday. That I've been struggling with it. Okay, I had thoughts that I wanted to quit because of the fact that for as long as I'm in this dump, it's like it's hard for me to really find myself engaging in therapy. I don't know how other people do it. At the end of the day, people have a different mindset, Sorry, I'm just sipping a little bit of tea here. I don't want to take too long. But, I'm not going to give up. Look, I also made this clear that once I get a new job, I think my engagement with therapy is going to be a lot better, okay? And I get that every workplace has problems. I get that we all have changes in our lives, especially when it comes to new things, new routines, what have you. But it just baffles me that I'm still in this dump where it's nothing but the same stale shit that I have to deal with. And that's why it's telling me, it says that I just haven't moved up. I'm sorry, I haven't moved up. Despite some of the new things that happen in my life lately, especially with a couple of my relatives living, with me and my family, right? No, my life hasn't changed yet for the better. My life hasn't changed, dude. And my therapy has been a struggle. Even my own family's questioning it. But I don't want them to think that I'm wasting my money. Look, I know I've gotten so much in the heat of the moment, or I even told the guys in the heat of the moment that I feel like I'm wasting my money. Okay? So look, at least I can say that I'm trying. I talked to my therapist in the last session because of how terrible my week was. Even then, it still continued to be terrible, right? But he saw me make some improvements, so he's not seeing me like I've regressed on what I've learned. But look, I know he's been on me. He's been supporting me to find a new job. He's been, very highly encouraging me to find one, just like the other guys here, right? Everyone. They ask me if I find a new job yet, this and that. It's basically just this situation that I'm still in this dump. And even the guys know, even my own therapist knows it. Some of the other guys don't want to believe me. Okay, fine. You don't have to. But a majority of them do. I'm trying my best to do better at therapy. I'm trying my hardest. But it's just nothing but the same shit. Every Monday, there's half the people is out. For what? Why am I seeing so many people out on a Monday? And why is it always so slow on Fridays? There's everything wrong with this dump. That you just can't fathom, why it's always like this and that. It was never like that in the past. I wouldn't be surprised if the rest of the bird season just comes out to suck just like last year. If you get the service department doing the same old Christmas activities that the whole company used to do, I'm like, come on, man. This is exactly why I just can't forget, dude. I ain't gonna get over what I saw, what I witnessed last year and the year before that. As far as my therapy, dude, I'm trying to do better at it. But at the end of the day, I need to get the fuck out of here. That's the ultimate goal. Before before my focus gets better on myself. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be forever corrupted, mentally corrupted. That is. I mean, I have to write down things that bother me as far as my self-control is concerned. It's sad, dude. It's sad. It's real sad. Man, this is why a lot of times I just can't stand it, dude. I'm always gonna feel like this, but this is the way that this dump is. It's sad, and it's sad that I have to be dealing with more friend losses. Anyway, I'm gone, man. I just hope I get better at therapy. But the thing is, I have to be in a new workplace, a new job, so in order for me to move up with officially new chapter in my life, so that my therapy is going to get better, and so maybe I probably won't need medication, but therapy I just need, because that's the ultimate goal, okay? But it's just that, dude, you know. But I feel so bad having to just, like, I'm writing things down. I have to write down what irritates me, and my self-control has just been my biggest weakness. And I even told my therapist that. So we'll see how things work out. I mean, we'll just have to see. Regardless of what season it is. At the end of the day, I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave it at that, dude. I don't want to get caught out here making it seem like it's a 20-minute break. Peace.